Okay, so what I am going over, can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So everybody, there was a document that we sent over to most of you. If you did not get it, or if you're not sure where it's at, this is where you would find it. This is our boards program. This is Team Unstoppable. We're going to go here to new rep training, and we're going to go over this right here. This let's get started. Welcome to Team Unstoppable. Okay, guys. This right here, Jennifer Campbell put together for us, and it is an amazing step-by-step guide to walk you through exactly what you need to do when you start a new brand partner. So I think it's really important so that we don't hold up, upline or customer service or any of those people with questions that we could maybe come to here first to look through and find out if we can answer that question before. So right here, it just talks about what we have done for most of you is sent over a text script that says do this first, and it has you download these apps. Okay, so step one is install boards. We use boards for so much of our business. We have the pictures, the before and after pictures on there. We have our text scripts on there. We have information on these meetings and stuff that we have going on all on there. And right here, if you click on whether you have an Apple or an Android, it'll give you a step-by-step on how you go through that. To load our team boards, after you've gone in there and went through boards and just told them who you are, that you're with network marketing, direct sales, whichever one you want to say, and just get to the part where they try to give you training. You also can click the link to get here to Team Unstoppable. So just click on that, and it'll take you back into boards and attach you by you adding your email. Right here, step 3, you're going to go in here. Everything that you need, she teaches you. So this is customer support's number. This is you going on to your partner.co website and entering your information, going into your office, and then teaching you how to set up subscription, teaching you how to set up your money, that type of thing in the back office. This right here, step 5, this is for your Telegram boosting. The way we use that is after we have after we post it on Facebook, we copy that link and we bring it on over here to our Telegram. But everything that you need is right in here, you guys, as far as where the links are and how to get them put in. Your Partner Co app is right here. That's a great one. I don't use it a lot to go in and shop or to do my business stuff on. I use that one more for the PDF files that are in there, because those are pretty helpful. They've got a lot of training and information on all the different products in there. So that's great. We have Facebook groups that are here to support all of your team members and us. And right here, she's got them lined out on what they are. So go in there, make sure you're a part of them, and then decide, help send these out to your customers if that's what it's geared towards, or to your brand partners. Our team chat we have going on Messenger, and there's tons of stuff popping in there all day long. Information, questions, a lot of questions that possibly we could just come back here to this spot on boards and look through here to see if we could answer them. Otherwise, we get lots of questions and everyone's able to help kind of give their input on that Messenger team chat. That's really nice. This right here are a couple of videos that go through and teach you how to get to those spots. Boosting your Telegram posts. This is a video that teaches you how to do that. They all have the same cover page, but up here it tells you which one. So step 9, it'll tell you which one you're working with when you come in here. It tells you what to do once you've posted on Facebook and now someone's asking you about the drops. It gives you a video on how to do that. Teaches you how to go in and get your algorithms going better, and teaches you how to ship. Some of you may be going to the post office at this moment and shipping out there. I was doing that for a while till I finally figured out that I could pay half price on my shipping. And right here is the information for that app that you can do that with, pirateship.com. I did order a thermal printer. It is a write-off, so I didn't have problems with that, as well as labels and bags so that you can send them out. There's little thank you notes that you can check out. You can always do whatever ones you want, but those are just the ones that are recommended if you're not sure what to use. And then it gives you information on the IPA call. That's the morning calls, Monday through Friday. I love these calls. They help me get through my day. We close them out with prayer, and it's pretty amazing. So at the end of this training, we're actually going to go over a couple IPAs because some of you work other jobs and aren't able to be on there. And I think that that's something important for us to be able to share. This right here is just going over more information about goals and whatnot. But Jennifer Campbell made this up. I love it so much. You guys definitely utilize this document. And I'm going to stop sharing here and come back on. So does anyone have any questions right now about that?
Jennifer sent me a mock-up, you guys, of her talking, and she's doing a 2-minute introduction for this video. It's amazing. And she's like, well, you need that. All I need to do is be like, hey, I'm Susan. Here goes Jennifer. And then she can just introduce it to us, because she's like, it can be overwhelming. So we're going to add that to that is kind of just the intro. This is what this is going to, so people are just like, okay, now I feel more acquainted, instead of it just being so, I don't know what that energy is, but you got me.
Right. Yeah, no, for sure. Jennifer's great at explaining things too, step by step. So that's awesome. I'm glad she did that. Does anybody have any questions about what we just went through? Does everyone know where to find that?
I know where to find it, but I do have a question. One question.
Okay.
Where do you find in the tool? Where's tools? I mean, I've looked on the website and I'm looking for PDFs that I can utilize for marketing purposes.
So if you go to the Partner Co app, has those PDFs in it. I haven't, you know what? I honestly can't tell you on our back office where they're at. I just know that they're at the app. That's what I use the app for, are for those PDF files.
Anybody else have you
Susan, do you know?
I always use the app for the PDF files too. I think in like news or whatever, there's a few things, but I use the app for PDFs. There's also a whole business section, you guys, that have all the PDFs for business, the price list, all of that. And then you should be directing something in here that we don't direct them to, Amber, is the partner.co app, where there's those training videos that talk about onboarding and back office. So I'll make a note to have that reference that. Good question, Cheryl, because a lot of people have that question.
Any other questions?
Could you show one more time how you got into the part of boards that you were going over?
Sure. Let me share my screen again. All right, so I went over here into boards, and then let me get out of here. I went to Team Unstoppable's page, and then you scroll down here to new rep training, and then it's the very first one. It says, let's get started with the rocket ships, and it'll bring you right in there.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, I stopped sharing there. Okay. All right, so here is our second part then today. I want all of you guys just to be clear that that is a great training tool. That is something you can go back to. Even when we hop off of here, if you want to go back and scroll through and get more familiar with it, it's just really helpful as far as a lot of questions can be answered just through that document that she provided. So What I want to do, some of you might be familiar with how we do this on our Zooms in the mornings, but I'll screen share and show you how we do it. That way you're familiar also if you ever hop on in the morning. What we do in those, I'm going to record. No, not record. I'm going to share my screen again, if it'll let me do this on here. Okay. And then, so I'm going to go over here to participants. And no, I'm not. I'm going to go to reactions. Reactions is where I'm going to go. And anybody on here, go into your reactions and raise your hand if you have an IPA, an income producing activity that you have done this week. Go in there and raise your hand because I want to call upon you guys to find out what's going on and how you're doing this. So you guys see how I did that? I go right in here to reactions. I go to the hand. Right now I'm lowering it, but now I'm going to raise it again. So you tap on that hand just to let them know you're here. And let me stop my screen sharing again. All right. And so who do we have here? Cheryl Calhoun. Let's hear it.
So I have been busy working with professionals. And so I've been putting together packets, like 20 packets for 2 different towns. One's Lewiston, Idaho. One is Moscow, Idaho, where I am dropping off packets with information about the drops to chiropractors and naturopathic doctors. And then I am, once they have the packet, I'm following up with them within a week's period of time. The other thing I've done, I always seem to be able to sell at least 2 to 3 boxes a day or sets a day of the drops. So that helps me to buy 10 packs. Yeah.
Great. Right on. Nancy?
She's muted.
Can you unmute yourself, Nancy?
Okay. Oh,
There we go.
we'll start the video too. So I basically just been doing the boards. And I know people have been watching for a while. And I'm getting more and more people now. Like I've sold, I think 3, 4 packs in the last week and a half. And it works. It's just continuing to do it and continuing to do it. My biggest thing is I fall short in the follow-up. Like I'll sign people up for the 4 packs. And I know that Susan had talked about maybe doing some things, I think on Fridays or something about follow-up. But yeah, I'm spending a lot more time now trying to just touch base with people, even people that are not on the drops yet, just to kind of build up those relationships.
Mhm.
But I have a question. So I tell people about, needing the 3 to 4 months to probably see a difference. And so people are, happily buying the 4 packs. But then if you want to convert or try to convert, my issue is, so they've got 4 months worth of drops and you want to, was like 4 weeks for them to become ultimate. So
Right.
what do you guys do in a situation like that?
You know what? Susan, you want to speak to this? Because we sell a lot of 10 packs in our group.
I know. I want to start doing that.
Because we're doing it more as, I don't know, the 4 packs, I don't think that
That's
when
not how we do it. That
Yeah.
is not how we do it.
but we have those.
Tell me how to do it.
No, I think it's amazing though that you are doing 4
it.
packs at a time for sure. But I think that usually even when we're selling 4 packs, we're doing it more as that's just what they can get started with at the moment and getting their momentum going. It's not necessarily a personal use 4 pack that we're usually selling, I feel like.
Okay.
Right? Susan?
Yeah, absolutely. I want y'all to make that retail money. And until they really want to come in and do a business. I mean, there's some people that go and follow up and follow up and follow up, and I just don't have time to just go back and nurse these people that, like you're saying, well, they're not going to be ready to buy anything else for 3 months. You know, like I don't know. Okay, this is my deal. If they're going to sign up for a 4-pack and they want the discount, and you know that they want to do 3 or 4 weeks, what I recommend all of you guys do, spend 10 minutes with them, share their screen on iPhone or get on a Zoom, sign into their back office, go on there with them and show them how to shop. And what I would do then is I would say, now that you're a wholesale customer, like, you get my price. These are some of the stuff I love. Tell me a little bit about your husband, a little bit about your child, a little bit about your blah, blah, blah. People love their family and they want to help their family, and now they get the discount as we do. Plus, you're helping them get to that higher volume. Then circle back around with them in a couple weeks. Oh my gosh, are you loving everything? Yes, my husband notices this. I feel this, blah, blah, blah. Great. Don't you want your friends to feel this way? Let me show you how to post. I'll show you how to share it.
Yeah.
And then boom. And if you need to get their ultimate time extended, but we try to get them the ultimate those first 30 days.
Yeah.
So that's what
Okay.
I recommend. And everybody that has a brand partner, I recommend you spending 3 minutes to show them how to shop and
Yeah.
go through. And there's a Team Divinity board that we have. It says Team Divinity Leadership, and it's got some different things about the products, but they don't need that until they're a brand partner. Don't just give customers that and things like that. But that's I think that's how me and Susan Frank feel about doing this with those
Okay.
people.
Where's the Team Divinity stuff?
That is like
Is it
one
in
of our
board?
friends, Jennifer, made that board. I can send that to you. Nancy, what's your last name?
Icon, EICHIN.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Have
And that,
all of you guys seen that? Now, we don't want to just push a bunch of products, but if you
Right.
want to be educated, like, I think that's great. Let me see if I can share that link. Let me see. Give me 1 minute. I'll try to put it in the chat.
Okay. Nancy, do you have anything else, hon? Thank you for sharing that.
Sure. As far as an IPA, no, but
Okay.
I do have, I have a guy who really wants to look at the business. And he's only 21 or 22, and I would love to get him on. I'm still uncomfortable doing my own, and it's like nobody is available. So what do you do? I mean, in the past, I've shown a video, but then even still to have the third party, because I don't have that many phone
Who's
numbers
your
of people to
upline?
call.
Who's your upline? Huh?
Susan, Miss Busy. Yeah.
You can
Okay.
look in our everybody. Can you share your screen, Amber? Or let me share my screen. This is where I want all of you guys to pay attention, and I want you to.
I don't know what to make.
I just want y'all all to watch. This is your homework. Everybody is to watch this, and you are to share it with your downline, and share it with your downline, and share it with your downline 16 more times. This is what I just shared with you guys. See all this amazing. These are all the products. And if you really want to go deep, man, this was the training we did in North Carolina that was incredible. But keep your eye. Everybody see Zooms and training opportunities with the umbrella. Susan Cameron's meetings. Look at all these Zooms I have scheduled this week.
I couldn't get on the one on Thursday night. It said you were in another room.
Well, that ain't
Oh
good.
yeah, that got
I was
messed up a
going
little.
nuts.
Did it? Okay. Well, hey, normally, Nancy, keep your eye on that. It's okay, girlfriend. But yeah,
Okay.
try, if you can't get Susan, you can text me, or like I said, just watch that meeting and invite them then.
Okay. I don't know how to text you because I don't have your number. I did send you a thing in messages, but I'm sure you were on a Zoom somewhere.
Here, I'll send it in here.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And we're doing some recordings tomorrow with Todd, so we might be able to send something over that you can send to him, and then maybe set up
Oh.
a call.
And better than that, what Susan Frank does, and what a lot of my downline does, is when they can't get in touch with me, on the boards page, you guys, there is, let me share it one more time, and then I'm gonna send it back to Amber. Hold on. if you guys have somebody and they don't want to come to a Zoom, you've got some options here. Get them on the phone or send them this and say, hey, I'm going to call you in 15 minutes after you watch this. It's right under here, business presentations,
Yeah.
Susan Frank's opportunity presentation.
Yeah.
Click right there and send them that meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done
Also,
that.
there's extra recordings. Right here's Jennifer Campbell's. It's amazing. Watch
Okay.
hers.
Hey guys, I'm Jennifer.
Okay.
Okay.
The last thing is looky here. We even put this out step by step by step so that you can practice this presentation. Just
Yeah,
like me and
Susan just
Susan
sent it.
Frank do.
Okay.
So everybody that wants to do your own presentations, we have that opportunity. We have 3 things for you. So we basically have, so when people kind of get paralyzed, I think sometimes we can get paralyzed with fear
Yeah.
because we have 3 options there. I do Zooms around the clock and so does Susan Frank that you can get on. Number 2, you can send them the video of Susan Frank presenting or Jennifer presenting. And number 3, you can practice it and start doing the Zoom. Okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Amber.
Yeah, sounds
To
good.
your IPAs, does anybody? Oh, Bessie has one.
Bessie, yeah. And you know what? I want you guys, if you
No,
sold
don't
one box of drops
I need
this
these. These are
week,
Juki's diapers. Okay.
I
But
want you
I
guys
still
to
need
put
them.
your hand up in here too, okay? Even if it was just one box of drops, put your hand up. We want to know how you did it. Okay, Bessie, go ahead.
So I'm about not even 2 weeks as a brand partner, and I've been posting every day, but gosh, I think I'm just doing it wrong. I mean, I sold 11 boxes, but I want to sell 10 boxes. I want to go higher. I mean, with Nancy even saying that, you sold 4 boxes, like, where have I been? How am I doing this? So, yeah, I just got into the whole training, the back end, the back office, and really trying to learn more about the products and all that kind of stuff. But I post and people are messaging me all the time. I'm getting something, 3, 4, 5 times a day. So, it's kind of cool that I've been able to sell like 11 boxes, but man, I need to do more than that.
Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what
Yeah.
how you're replying. Can you show us how you're replying? If I say, hey, Bessie, tell me about the drops, what do you send me?
I use the boards.
No, tell me what you're going to send me. Okay, go on your boards and tell me what you would send me.
Okay, so I go in and say, thanks for asking about the information, the drops. And then I give that the first one, the actual first,
Mm-hmm.
let me see here. Hang on. I use a text scripts.
Yeah.
So I do that one. I mean, people ask like random questions like, how long will it last? Will I regain the weight? So I just kind of use boards for giving them the answers.
And so is it the clothes that you're having a hard time with, or like, are they reaching out for information and then there's nothing, or?
Well, I mean, I come back if it's crickets, I'll come back and say, let me know if you need more information. And so, people get busy. And I think today, I said that, let me know if you need more information. And they said, yes, I'd like to buy the product. So, sometimes people get busy and,
Yeah.
I just have to come back around and remind them and ask them. So I've been going through my Facebook Messenger, who did I miss? Who did I miss? Who do I
Right.
need to talk to? Maybe my text messages. So I've been, trying to do some follow-up, but I think the thing is the onesie thing is like, they've just started, some people have just received their product.
Right.
Some will be receiving it this week because I just mailed some out last week. So they're all newbies into, using the product. So for me to, if they haven't even used it for 1 month yet, for me to come back around and say, hey, you want to be a brand partner, feels kind of out of place for me. but
I
I don't
check
know.
on I check on my people a weekend. I check on them to see how, I mean, I message them the day that, like around when I know they're going to get the drops. I'll send them a video. I made a video. There is a text script that you can use, just going over how to use them. And then a lot of times when I follow up with them within that week, they're like, oh, I didn't start it yet. I'm going to start it on Monday. And so then I just have to mark my book and say, okay, they're starting a little later, but always follow back up with them. Some of these people too, you might be able just to go in and say, hey, I know that you had showed interest in some drops. I have a set of 10 that are dropping tomorrow. Would you like me to reserve one of them for you? You know what I mean? The urgency, like, oh, they just got here and I've, or hey, I just got 10 boxes in, 7 are already gone. I wanted to go back through my list of people and check if you need any, you know what I mean? Like kind
Right.
of create that urgency.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because you're right, people do. They just get busy and they forget. And I have one that's come back to me a gazillion times, and finally she sent me her address, and I just sent the drops out. Now I've got to check with her to get paid, but it's okay. I know her, so it's not just a random person. But
Right.
it was like tag back and forth.
Yeah, yeah. So, at this point in time, should I actually, I mean, I'm gonna keep on posting because it seems like my whole posts really help because people are,
Definitely.
constantly get back with me. So for those that actually have purchased and, they've just started, check back with them a week before they're completed with their drops.
I would check back with those people that just got their drops a weekend and say, how are you feeling on your drops?
Oh, yeah, I've been
Yeah.
doing that. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been
That's
doing
what I
that.
would do. How are you
See,
feeling?
and I
on
don't
your
even,
drops? Yeah.
and I say, tell me the good drop news. And I check in on day 2. If I don't have a lot going on, when I first started in this business, like I'm building a massive business now. So, but my drop sales slowed down a little bit. So I can actually stay closer with these people. I check in on them a couple of days in, and then I check in on, and when you get that first win or second, like when it's early and like, oh, my sleep's better, blah, 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 like, great. But the next set of boxes would cost you $170. You maybe want to do that. You want to do, you want to learn how to save, or would you rather learn how to save and, the script, like send them
The 1,
that.
2, 3 script.
The 1, 2, 3 script that's all in, it's all in the text scripts. It's down there under conversion, and kind of do that. Are you doing life out and just lifestyle pictures of yourself? Facebook loves to, have you posted any of you with the drops?
I posted my husband today because he
They like your husband, but they like you better.
well, I know, but when he said to me, I went down one notch on my belt, and he had this, look on his face. It's like, let me take a picture. So I took a picture of him and posted it. I haven't posted a picture of me full on because I wanted to actually do a before and after, but maybe that's just like, maybe I don't need to do that. I don't know. I haven't.
Post yourself.
One of you holding the drops even would work to start, and just talking about why you love them.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys where that text script is real quick. The conversion text script is right here. We're going to go back here. We're going to go up to text scripts. Right here at the bottom, conversion. Let's move this up. I better not. Susan might get mad. She'll be like, where's my script? Right here. Excited for you to reach your goals. Here I'd modify. Excited for you to be sleeping better. Message me back if you're a 1, 2, 3. 1 reorder. You could do this like 2 weeks in, right? 3 weeks in. 2, you want to save. 3, you want to save and earn. If your options 2 or 3 is morning, afternoon, or evening best for a few minute overview. And then you're going to look to any Zooms to be trained. If any Zooms are scheduled, send them then. If it's their morning and there's no morning Zooms, get in touch with your upline. And if they don't do Zooms, they can get in touch with me or with Amber or any of you guys on here who's doing it, and do that conversion. Give yourself a little bit of grace though, honey. You're being hard on yourself. Like, you
Yeah,
just
you
think
sold
about who you
something.
know. Like, you've sold 11 boxes. Great job, girl. Like, you don't compare yourself to anybody, and just be trying to stay close to those customers and just show them how fun this is for you. Maybe they could share it. You're going to be surprised at how many want to build the business. And so just keep your eyes out for who can join this business, who wants to make money, who wants to travel, who cares about health products, who has a lot of people in their family to help, and
Okay.
invite them to those Zooms. Hey, I want to get your opinion. I've tried something amazing. I want to get your opinion on it. Can you jump on this call? The
Yeah.
worst you're going to do is get a customer out of it. If your
Right.
social media is not blowing up, you need to be inviting people to Zooms to get them as customers, and then a seeds planted. I always say this: the worst that's going to happen with getting somebody on a Zoom is you're going to get a customer. They may
Yeah.
not be ready for the business right now, but that seed's planted, and they're going to take it way more serious because they're going to understand that they're going to start buying in bulk probably and share it. So good job. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, will do. Can I
you
ask another
touch
question?
on how the
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so I went to a naturopath office the other day, and I'm going, oh my God, this is a gold mine. But I didn't, it was like, so what do I do? Or I just sold to a acupuncturist, they have businesses of their own. So
You
suggestions.
sold to both of these people?
I sold to the acupuncturist.
Then
Awesome.
now you should get her on a call, let her be on the drops for about a week or two, stay super close with her, and message me and get her on a call with Susan Frank or Todd Rowland so we can get her signed up. And
Okay.
this naturopathic doctor, I've got a naturopathic doctor, you guys. Her name's Kevin Kennedy. She's incredible. She would be more than happy to do a 3-way call with your naturopathic doctor.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay? Good
Thank you.
job,
Great.
girl. Get you those two. They'll be
Heck
building
yeah.
those lines for you.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's great.
Thank you.
All right, Kelly Nelson.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes, you said to come on to raise hand if we sold one. I sold one box this week.
How did you do that, Kelly?
That was from someone that I've known a long time. We used to live in the same neighborhood, and she was watching my posts
Yay.
because I've been boosting and all that. I'm not sure that mine are getting out there like I would like them to, because it's been a couple of weeks and there's very few people have seemed to respond to those yet. So I'm just continuing to
Yeah,
do
keep
that.
going through. And have you done anything with your own, like Susan was talking about with Bessie? Have you done a personal post yourself yet, like a lifestyle post?
I have not had my picture with the drops. I have like said things about why I like them and why I use them and why I like what they're doing for other people and things like that. But no, I haven't put like a video or a picture of myself with the drops or anything like that yet.
Okay, I'm going to challenge everyone on this call to do that this week. Get a picture of yourself holding your drops, and they don't have to have the names facing or whatever, just whatever's comfortable in your hand, holding the drops, because you want people to be able to ask you what those are, right? Instead of Googling exactly what they are. So you want to create that conversation. So you could even turn it around so they can't read the labels and just be holding the drops. And you look beautiful. So just take a picture with your drops and post it there and talk about what it is that you like about them. I think that's really important for people to be able to see what it is you're loving.
I will do that this week.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I love it how people come out of the woodwork, people that they're watching you, because that's just it. You're going to create those relationships, and she knew you, and that's why she's bought it from you. So that's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, I knew her when my children were little. She's actually she lived in our neighborhood and is the mother of children that are my kids' age, which I mean they're all grown. But we are Facebook friends. So once in a while we respond to each other or something, and that's how she she'd been watching the post apparently from the she had seen some of them, so she contacted me and she put on there a response to one of those posts saying she was ready. So
Nice. So they do work. That's awesome. They do
yes,
work. I love it.
yes.
Okay,
So,
cool. Thank you.
thank you.
Janet, what do you got, Janet?
Hi, hi. Yeah, just wanted to mention, at least I've been doing this, I guess, as far as a brand partner for about 5 or 6 weeks. I've sold 20 boxes so far. This week in particular, I sold 3.
No, I just got.
Whoops. Okay. And what I wanted to say was the ladies that I've been in touch with this week, even though they haven't started the drops yet, they're interested actually in the business. And one in particular, she hasn't ordered them yet, and she actually said she's researching the company first to learn a little
Okay.
bit more about it. I mean, I've sent her some videos and some of our information. And she'll get back to me, but if she doesn't within the next couple of days, of course, I'm going to follow up with her again to see, just where she is and doing that. So I don't know what she's going to say. Just a question in that regard. Is there anything that you might suggest that I should, either send her in addition or just wait and see what it is that she comes back with when she does her
What
own?
has
Mhm.
what has she found already from the company that she's been researching? Is this something you've sent her, or is she just doing it on her own?
She's doing it on her own. I did send her one of the videos that talks about the products and the business. I think it's one of the half-hour videos. It's not just products, but it talks a lot about the business as well. She's been busy. She's with her grandchild, whatever. We just messaged each other again this morning, and said she just hasn't done it yet, but she still intends to.
I
Okay.
got a good video, Janet, I can
Yeah.
send you of
Okay.
the owner, the CEO teaching my
Okay.
son to fish. And you
Cool.
can say this man very much believes in teaching, right, fishers of men. And he is also a pastor
Oh, really?
of a
Okay.
church and I don't know how religious. I mean, sometimes I guess there's a few
Yeah.
people, right, that might turn them off, y'all. But hey,
Yeah.
go America! Go
That's right.
America.
That's right. That's right.
No,
That's right.
no kidding though. I'm gonna send you a couple things.
Okay.
Say, from a personal note on the company, here you go. He's amazing.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I appreciate that. And just real quick, just another, because I post every day. I've done videos of myself. I've done my own before and after picture. I've done quite a bit. So I have been getting a lot of comments, and I always follow up with them. Anybody that comments, I'm always following up with them. What about people that just maybe like or love, but they don't comment? Do you get in touch with them? I have not yet. I've only responded to people that have actually left a comment or messaged me, or whatever. What's your take on that? Because there are people that I can see are not every single post, but there's certain people that I see they are liking, loving, whatever. Any suggestions for them, or just wait until they actually inquire?
I haven't ever until they've inquired.
Okay.
That's just
Okay.
how I've done it. Yeah.
Okay.
They're just kind of watching you for a little bit there. So
Yeah.
How do
That's
you
great
feel
that-
about that, Maggie? Maggie, how do you feel
Okay.
about? I'm just totally curious. This is Maggie. Guy, I love all of you guys. So many talented people here. What do you think, Maggie?
So what I do is if I know somebody's going to be interested in it, I will go to their Facebook and I'll find their last post and I'll post 4 or 5 words on it. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, they're like, what is it that you're doing? That
You
way
hear
you're
that?
not being obnoxious. You're not having to reach
Yeah.
out. They're reaching out to you.
Okay. Yeah, because that's the
And
thing.
then
I
there's
don't
and
wanna
then
be
they're
obnoxious.
seeing all of your stuff.
Mhm.
And yeah, and then they're seeing all of your stuff. And then you're right, it prompts them to reach out to you.
Okay.
But my
Good.
question to you is, I think that's incredible. Thank you, Maggie. So everybody, even if they don't reach out to you right then, your stuff gets bumped and now they're seeing. So whenever you do your share to Telegram, spend 10 minutes going after the people like, oh, she'd be good at this, and go comment on their last thing and then friend a few of their friends.
Mhm.
Comment on their stuff, like-minded people. I know this is really, but I'm a little crazy. That's kind of stuff I do.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And last question, out of all those people you're talking about, hey, they might be interested in the business. What Zooms are they coming to this week? everybody you bring in this business, you guys, I want you showing that presentation to them or them seeing a Zoom. I'm going to harp until the cows, everybody that doesn't bring people in the business like that, I can tell because they don't know what they're doing. And they just don't have it's like the conceptual high 50,000. This is only the 50,000 foot view, that presentation, but it gets them, they feel like they're in community. That's why I do like the live. I like it. This team's magnetic. We're selling a vision and we're selling a lifestyle and we're selling a sense of belonging every bit as much as we're selling. You're going to make a lot of money, or at least that's what I hope to sell. You got this, Janet. You're doing all the things, girl. Did you guys hear how much she's doing? She's like, I've checked that box. I've checked that box. And that's what Amber wanted to start this meeting for. So thank you, Amber, for getting all these juices going, girl. Okay. Thanks.
All right. We've got one more that we're going to go over because we're getting up. Oh, we got two more up there. So we're going to go a little, get both of you hands in so that we don't keep you guys too late. But Christy, go ahead and tell us what you're doing. Oh, you might be muted, Christy. Okay, I'm gonna move forward to Maggie until Christy can get unmuted.
I'm unmuted.
Oh, okay, you got it now. Okay, go ahead, Christy.
I thought you had muted me because earlier, while I wasn't doing anything, it said that. Okay,
Sorry.
so Wednesday I started, Tuesday night, Wednesday, and I've sold 3 boxes.
Awesome. Who did you sell to and how'd you do it?
Just on Facebook. I had one happen right away, and then I just kind of thought it wasn't going to happen again. And it was a friend from high school, and she doesn't live around here, but I was able to get her to do it. And then another friend reached out Thursday night, and she was interested. So I had to go to Fresno to pick up my computer on Friday morning. So I dropped him off to her so that she could get started right away. And then I had posted more, and what was it, last Friday and Saturday, I didn't really have any activity. And then this morning I had another one reach out.
Great.
She was the one that I wasn't sure if she wasn't going to give me her address, but apparently she was just busy and running around. So
yeah. And that's what happens. People will be on a chat or a text, and then we put it down, we run around, we do something, then we come back to it, you guys. So that's just kind of what will happen for sure. But we get excited, right? We want to just get those boxes out.
Well, and it was just weird. She was having a conversation with me, but she wasn't giving me the address, and I didn't want to keep asking her for it.
Yeah.
So anyway, it worked out. I was trying to be patient and that's why I asked you about the link and the smart link.
And when did you start, Christy?
Wednesday.
Woo! And you got 3 boxes sold already. Right on, girl. Way to go.
Thanks.
All right. Miss Maggie, last one.
Hey, okay, so I've sold a couple of boxes. I think it's like 40 or 42, and I've been in for 3 weeks, and 3 of my girls are on
She
here.
said I sold a couple boxes.
But the way I approach it is, why would anybody not want this? I mean, it does so much. And so I'm kind of willing to go out there. And when I deliver boxes, because I quite often do, or I'm doing a follow-up, I always say, if you know anybody that's looking for some part-time income, or, some money that's pays well, or if they're looking for products that would help them, please let me know. And I actually sponsored a gal from that. So it's just ask for those referrals. That's a big part of it.
Oh,
Right
great tip of the night. Ask for the referrals. That's as important, not as important, but as asking for the close. When we get off of these presentations, message the people. These are the packs. Here's the information I need to sign you up, and then call them on the phone and try to get on the computer and sign them up right then and there. That's great,
Right.
Maggie. I agree with you 100%. That's exactly how I feel. And if you hold that energy, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. That's awesome. Okay, I see there is one question that I want to answer, or we can answer it offline. I'm not sure, but Jody is asking, can you touch on how the discount code works?
All I say is no, do not use it.
Yeah, I don't use the discount code,
It
so I
gives them
can't
a
touch
full
on how it works.
30% off, so it gives them no incentive at all to use a brand partner because they can subscribe and save plus use your discount, which is 15% more off.
Yeah. And I think that also the only way, like in Canada, some people use the discount code because their whole system does stuff a little bit different, but we don't want to go into that right now. But yeah, I don't use the discount code, and I wasn't taught to. So that's how we say about that, Jody.
Exactly. And the other thing Maggie's done this week, that's a huge IPA, and this may be a million times too complex for you. And if it is, don't even listen to me. But if it's not, she is like looking at what do I need for volume to rank up to the next rank? How many 10 packs do I need? Who's underneath me? And those people, we're looking at those people. Does somebody need a Zoom? Is this a matter of you making a phone call? Do they need to sign another person up? What needs to happen? So if you're thinking of that, you guys, like if you get motivated in that way, there's all different kinds of way to motivate themselves. But I think, I don't know, Maggie, I think like kind of if you're an analytical person, don't get paralyzed by it. But if you're, I don't know. What do you have to say about that IPA, Maggie, in a simpler term?
I think it's really important that you are aware of it. For me, when I started, I was not aware of it. I didn't really worry about it. I just went to work. But I think that what you're saying is that when you get close to a promotion, absolutely look at it. And if you know somebody who's going to need something, then ask them. I mean, they don't have to say yes. I always figure I'm giving them the right to say no. And I always tell them that.
How do you say that?
How do I say that to somebody?
Yeah.
I am not the best at asking for that, but I will say, I am looking at ranking up. If there's any chance that you need to purchase anything, please let me know. If not, I completely understand, but let me know if I can help you in any way. So I always try to turn it back around to helping them, because I always find people are more receptive if you're helping them instead of out for yourself.
Exactly.
Right.
And you guys, the only way that you can rank up is if they rank. And whenever we're first starting out with this, almost every 4-pack or 10-pack that we order or we get somebody to order gives us a rank. That's what people don't understand. A lot of times it's like, oh, it's just a matter of that. Well, I just signed that other girl up and she needs to get her business started. So she keeps talking about ordering her 10-pack. It's a matter of asking her, hey, are you going to do that tonight? Let's do that tonight, versus letting them drag their feet or whatever. So I love that. You're right, Maggie, because when everybody wins, you win. The only way you win is for them to be winning. I am excited for all of you guys.
This is going to be a great week, you guys. And
yay!
I can't wait to see you here on Sunday next week and hear how things went and what's going on.
Thanks, Amber, for doing this. This was great.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody got
you.
a ton of value out of it. Thanks everybody for participating.
Thank
you.
you.
We are
Have a
going to
good
see
Y'all
night.
are doing
closely.
awesome. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Y'all are powerhouses. Get it. Y'all are doing the thing. Good job.
All
Thank
I
right.
you.
love it. I just love
you,
it, guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank
Bye.
you, Susan.
Bye.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so
Bye.
much.